What's going on, guys? Chase, Ghost Picks Against the Spread, ghostpicksats.com. Cheers. Dunkin' Donuts, where you at? Sponsorship. Let's jump into it. May the 20th. We got Memorial Day coming up a week from today. Excited about that. Hopefully we're going to get a day ahead on all of our stuff. And because usually on Memorial Day, a lot of things have already been put in place. Some guys actually get to rest. Some teams aren't even playing. So hopefully we're going to be able to get ahead, and we're going to be able to take next Monday and relax by the pool as well. But we'll see. But hopefully you guys are going to be off work, hanging with friends and family, and being able just to kick back, have a few beers, and make money while we work. So let's jump into a recap of yesterday. Let's get into the promo for this week, and let's get you on multiple free plays, because I'm not really sure which one I want to give you. And I have not solidified the entire card yet, so I am going to give you multiples. Promo for this week, Jack and I are running a duo MLB week for $199. Jack's been hot this year in the MLB. Obviously, you guys know what I've done overall in the MLB. We've had a few rough days in the last week, and then we also had some fantastic 5-0 days, 3-0 days. So overall, if you've been with me for the majority of the season, we're making money just like we do. This is our top sport. But last year, Jack and I worked really well together in the MLB. We did a duo 4 or 5 different times, and each one, it was a blowout success. Not only for the clients that signed up, for us as a whole, the way we put our heads together, the way we look at the game 2 different ways, break it down 2 different ways. And like I said, it was every week that we did it, it was tremendous success. And that's actually how we built some of our long-term clients, by them signing up for a week with us on a duo and making so much money that week that they ended up turning around and buying month-long and seasonal-long packages after that. So let's have another one. Guys, if you're wanting to test the waters and kind of see what we're about on a week-long package instead of just a day, today's the day. $199, and you will get 1 duo card every day from myself and Jack. Heads together, and we're going to go out there and we're going to try to sweep the week, baby. We might drop a game or 2, but we are really looking at hammering out one of the best weeks you've ever seen. So yesterday, free play, we actually were going to, I almost gave the Brewers out as my free play, but I didn't because it was my top tier play. And but we had the Angels. The Angels losing the game isn't what really the surprise was, is the way they lost it. I was confident in that game. I did not expect Duffy to pitch like he did. I did not expect, even though Skaggs doesn't have the most impressive numbers in the world overall, he always has impressive numbers against KC. And yesterday, they teed off on his ass. So, coming into that, what are you going to do? We lost the game. But top tier play, if you took my hint and I told you to read between the lines, was the Brewers. Brewers, money line. And that was a nice, easy win there. It wasn't easy. It was hard fought. But they controlled that game from start to finish. So a nice win there. We also had the Cubs on the money line. And the only thing that would have made that game sweeter is if it was in Chicago. And Kyle Hendricks pitched one of the most beautiful games I've ever seen him pitch. He was on point. He was painting the corners. He was throwing an average of 87 miles an hour and just making guys eat. It was a beautiful display. The offense stepped up, really gave him run support, and I almost lost my voice last night during that game. It was just fantastic. Javier Baez coming back with the out at second base after the guy had already slid into it. That just shows you how in tune he is with the game. The guy comes off the bag for a split second. Javi's barely even looking at him and knows to reach up and hold that to his back, and he's out. So just shows you why he's one of the greatest to ever play this game. We had the Athletics yesterday on the run line, and it was in the 7th inning. They were up by 2. The game ended up getting suspended. I know some people that deal with local books, it was considered a win because it was in the 7th inning. They got paid. I know people that are betting at a sports book online or in Vegas or in another city around the country. Theirs is considered, it's a hold, basically, because the game is going to resume on September the 6th. Now, the problem with that is, if your book, which most should, will offer you to cancel that bet and just get your investment back, take it. The only reason I'm saying that is because, yes, there's only 2 innings left. Yes, they're up by 2 and they're covering this run line. But you don't know where these two teams are going to be in September. And all it's going to take is them to come back and one bad pitch with no momentum in this game whatsoever. They're not even going to remember this game come September the 6th. They're just going to be like, oh shit, we got to go play the Tigers for 2 innings. We just happen to start the game up by 2. Anything can happen. Do I think they'll cover this spread? Yes, I do. Do I think they'll win it? Yes, I do. But we can't predict 4 or 5 months in the future. So the best thing to do would be just to get your investment back. That's the smartest thing. But I'm going to leave mine in it because I collected from 2 different books on that one. I still have one online that I bet with, and I'm actually going to pull out of that one. So we'll see what happens. And then, like I said, we lost the Angels yesterday. So, you know, you win some, you lose some. The Athletics was a good bet. I got some people going, you suck. You actually lost the A's game. No, I didn't. And if your book took money from you yesterday and said you lost, find another fucking book because you're being shafted. So, anyway, Chicago Cubs, winner. Brewers, winner. Angels, loss. Oakland A's, you decide. Let's jump into a few free plays. Like I said, go jump on the 199 week with me and Jack. Him and I have a conference call here in about an hour. And then we are going to solidify the card, get our bets in, and get all plays sent out to all customers. So you have plenty of time. No game that we're playing. There's only one early game today between involving the Red Sox. We are not on that game. We are not playing it, not touching it. I like David Price today, but I'm laying off that game, and we are going to play nothing but evening and night games. So plenty of time. We're not even going to send the card out for a few hours. All right, a few games that I like today. I don't know really which one to give you. I love Golden State tonight. You would think that if nothing else, the NBA would allow Portland to win one of these games just for revenue purposes. This series just really isn't that interesting. And, you know, it's not like it was with Houston and Golden State and, you know, all these people tuning in. There's like 17 Portland Trail Blazers fans, period. So, like, who's watching it? The people that are there, they got tickets. How often do Portland get to say they get to play in Western Conference Finals? So, it's not interesting. The line's sitting at 3. I've seen a couple of 3.5s. If you can only get it at 3.5, buy it at 3 if you want to play it. If you can get it at 3, I would buy it to 2.5. But I wouldn't lay over 3. 3 is a safe number. I'm not going to lay 3.5, but I like Golden State tonight to finish it off, to sit back and wait and prepare for their Eastern Conference opponent. So with that, we've got, that's the NBA game. That may actually very well be on my card. We'll see. But I do like Golden State in this spot. I like the Arizona Diamondbacks as an underdog today. Weaver has not pitched good whatsoever. But the Padres, what have they really done? I mean, yeah, Paddock's pitched good. But the thing is, Paddock's already faced Arizona one time this year. So it's not like they're coming into the unknown. Arizona knows what to do here. And even though I think, yes, everything lines up to be in San Diego's favor with pitching and even with the way that they've traveled and they're kind of coming into this game, I don't see anything justifying a $1.50 favorite with San Diego against anybody, but let alone as good of a hitting team as Arizona is. And playing at home, yeah, I don't see it. So, yeah, getting a plus about $1.35 taking Arizona, I like that. I just don't see, I think that San Diego's in the perfect spot here, but I'll take my chances with Arizona because there's nothing to justify San Diego being a $1.50 favorite. There's just not. As I told you yesterday in the video, I really liked Seattle yesterday. It was the spot that was probably going to catch up to the Twins. Well, we kind of reverse the roles now. I like the Twins today. I just don't see them being able to really do anything. I mean, I think that, man, it's really hard to say this because I don't know exactly who's going to pitch. It has not been set in stone yet, but I don't think it's going to matter. I like the Twins. So, take those as your 3 free plays. At least 2 of those will be on my card. We haven't solidified it yet. I would think we'll have to get Jack's opinion on that. And then we've got 2 other games that we both really like that we're going to break down. So let me double check these numbers for you. And that way I can tell you. So, yep, the Padres are still at home laying $1.50. And what I was saying about at home is the ball can fly out of Petco. I mean, it can really fly out of there. So, coming up with a team like the Diamondbacks, no matter how good Paddock's been pitching, it could be a recipe for disaster. And that line's sitting so low. So, weird there. Yep, the Twins. Did I say the Mariners a second ago? Yeah, I said the Mariners. Don't pay attention to that. The Angels, we're talking about the Angels coming off of the loss yesterday. The Twins coming off of the loss yesterday. So this is the recipe for the Twins to bounce back immediately. And if Odorizzi pitches, I love it even more. Now, if Odorizzi pitches, I think that the Twins should be favored. But right now, it's still up in the air. You've got Cole on the mound for the Angels. They're laying $1.25. Odorizzi is, I've got him up there as a marked pitcher who I think will start, but I have not been able to confirm that 100%. So pay attention to that. Don't bet it yet. You got plenty of time. Doesn't start till 10 o'clock Eastern time. If Odorizzi pitches tonight, if he gets listed as the starting pitcher, and it's for sure, I would definitely take the Twins tonight, and I love that play. Now, even if Odorizzi does not pitch, I still lean on the Twins because I just don't think that after getting beat by 3 runs yesterday, their bats are absolutely on fire. They're getting to play in Anaheim where, again, West Coast ball, it likes to fly out of there. And you're talking about one of the hottest hitting teams in baseball. I just think they're better than the Angels. I really do. Had they won yesterday and they had swept Seattle, yada, 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 maybe they would lay down for game 1. I don't think they're laying down here. I think that they're going to come into town and they're going to want to start the series on a really hot note. But if Odorizzi is pitching, if that becomes official, which I'll keep you informed, check it out on Twitter, I'll put it up there, then that's going to be a big play of mine. It is. Because I could see that line going from Angels -125 to Twins -$1.10 before it's over with. So keep on the lookout for that. Those are your free leans for the day, I guess. But my top one would definitely be the Twins if Odorizzi is pitching. Big, big, big free play there if that happens. So good luck. God bless. Grind on. Go jump on the duo week. Let's go hammer it. You will not be disappointed. $1.99. If you have any questions, shoot me an email. chase.ghostpicks@ats@gmail.com. And I'll see you in the winner's circle. Peace.